Hey YouTube, closer up series of looking at some guitars that I just happen to be lying about. This one's maybe could do with a wee bit of a clean, perhaps. This is my Tempest Strat, but you actually get to see it up close. Bullet truss rod, brass nut, those exact tuners that are on the CSL telly I just did a minute ago. Still good, 50 years later, whatever it is. So you can see they were always really bad at putting the extra piece on these guitars, so you could always see. You know, it's like they didn't really match it particularly well. This one's not as bad. Depends what angle you hit it at. So maple fingerboard. It's got a skunk stripe, but it's not a one-piece neck. It's got a separate fingerboard. Down to original Olympic white or whatever it's called. I've seen this guitar. I've not seen any of them that the pickups haven't gone yellow in. The pickups in this are good. I think this has been kept in a case for 40 years. So a three-way switch. This has got Alnico pickups in it. Big pots. It's basically a vintage Strat. I love it, and they're very, very vintagey sounding pickups. It's really wiry and thin, and what I think a 60s Strat is. The bridge is, see the base plate of this bridge, it's the same as the one that's on my Washburn A20. The block on the back, which I don't think you're going to be able to see, you can't really see it in the back, is actually the same piece of metal as the base plate. It weighs a ton, and it's just, those are actually the same saddles that were on my Washburn A20, but I had to replace them. Yeah, same. There's the same made in Japan neck plate with a thing on the bottom. But the bridge is a chunk. What was the other thing I was going to? There's the only damage I've got on it. It's really annoying. I'm saying it's like, oh, the best bit by the guitar, the bit you look at, and the bit you look at right there is the one piece of any significant damage on this guitar. Apart from that, it's like, it's hard to believe this is 50 years old or something like that. But it's still got plenty of life left in the frets. But it's in, okay, it's got a wee bit of damage and stuff around the edges, but not bad. Not commensurate for how old it should be. I just kind of think it's actually worthwhile getting some nail varnish or something and trying to just make that disappear. I'm sure it's kind of worth doing just when you see it. Obviously, it's just like, it's right there. Yep. So there we go. It's just a white Stratocaster. The thing is, just a white Stratocaster, there's something about a white Strat that I think just does it. White with the maple neck, and it's like, yeah, okay. I dare say if this could have been other colours and I would maybe have sold it, well, I wouldn't have been as interested in it. I wouldn't have fallen in love with it the same way, I think, if it hadn't just been all white and the ultimate. I'm thinking this is the ultimate Strat, pretty much. Slight upgrades, I suppose, but I mean, I'm comparing it to a PAL 69 Fender. It's like it's ballpark. It's got something. It's probably only a 5 years newer or something like that. It's probably mid 70s, something like that, maybe late 70s. But a stunner. Rocking.